3, 2, 1. Hello and welcome back. As always, I'm your friendly new This is part 2 of the episode. We're going to go straight back to this group here and do that little lore play, and then we'll go ahead and continue.
So,
we're going to pass the camera back.
We're going to go on. Hold on, what?
It was more for Fred, but because you're in a Sorry, I didn't mean to disrupt. That was for Fred, and then it just caught his eye.
That's so funny.
Yep.
I saw Bone Daddy whisper something in your ear.
Yeah,
What is it? I may have been over there, but I saw him lean over to you and almost kill you.
So
Make me a history check before you speak.
Talbot sorry. Therius or...
I know they both start with T's.
There's too many characters that I have in my mind right now. 20.
I feel that.
So,
I don't know what her history is, but...
That's fine. I'll take the nat 20. So, Bone Devils. And probably most likely a custom Bone Devil. Most likely has, when it's told secrets, has a auto thing to it, like an auto curse.
Like an autocorrect kind of thing?
Maybe like if you reveal the information it told you, something might happen. It's not like it will be on the person or on the lips or the ears or whatever, but it won't activate, it won't be harmful until you spill the information.
Can you write it out?
With that history check, do I know if I'm able to write it out and relay the information?
It's risky, because since it's a devil, and devils do tricks and schemes. You're not entirely sure. You also don't know if it's actually on you or not.
What is the statute of limitations on? Like, am I able to disclose any information on it?
Laws?
Yeah, right. Is it like if I describe the person similar to the way that you described it, would I be at risk of that, or is that still a safe?
I would say anything that would reveal what kind of took you back or what shook you. Or what made you go, oh. Like that information that you didn't expect to hear.
And there's not a way that I can reveal that to them as Gangreth and Bousta without
risking
harm.
That
curse.
Correct. So right now you have a 50-50 shot to whether it's even a curse even on you, or if there's nothing at all and you can speak freely. It's one of the things that it has a special ability that it's just you can't get around.
Hey,
is his description?
Oh, I'm just letting you know my history is pretty up there too.
Is it a description of the person itself, or just a description at all in general of the information I was told? So if I say, for instance, if I say there is a person in the end bit of what you said, not the description of the person, but affiliated with us. Let's say there's a person affiliated with us that I do not trust anymore.
You can say at least that would be fine.
Okay. So that is
anything probably closer or not.
So that is what I will reveal to Gangreth and Bousta is that let's just say that there is a person that is affiliated with us that I don't trust anymore.
You've run in with this person in the past, I'm assuming?
We actively run in with this person, but the problem with Bone Devils is that they get...
Just give me the thing.
I got it. I'll figure it
Bro,
out.
I'll get it. You're doing shaky cam.
That's fine.
They get finicky, and I don't know how much information I can give you without risking harm against myself and you guys.
Okay, so you can't tell me who it is, but could you tell me, where it's from? Currently?
I don't know where they are at.
Previously. When was the last time you saw something
Close
like
to
this?
us.
Close?
Close.
Okay.
Very close. And she just points daggers at Bousta. Okay, what the fuck? No, not you. As much as I would like to pinpoint this on you, it's not you.
Probably someone who knows. Don't reveal anything. Just like go.
As you guys had a conversation, this piece just crumbles away.
You see that?
See what? Oh, that's
And then it's just like an archway forms and a curtain just drops, so you're able to, if you choose, to move it and exit out.
Well, you guys can have fun talking about whatever the fuck this whole your problem is, Theorius. I'm gonna walk through there and try to find the rest of our party because now I know that you guys are safe. You guys aren't harmed. Glad the glass box isn't you. You're not dead. What's up?
I just want to let you know we kind of ran into. Did you see anything when you popped in or no?
I popped in and saw you guys backed up.
Okay. So there were bone devils.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
so
Great. Awesome. Fantastic.
Theriath got told something that she can't say because you know how they act, right?
Well, that's what happens when you make deals with the devils. And I just stared fucking daggers into her.
So, well, we got to figure out what's going on. But she said it's close to us as we speak.
Can I insight check the close to us bit and see what she means by that? I know it's hard for me insight checking another character that I'm playing right now. 2 on the die. I think I have a +4 to insight, so 6. Yeah.
Closest can mean almost anything.
Yeah. I rolled shit, so that's fine. Well,
okay. I have a question. Where did you come from?
Well, funny enough, I was in a room of treasure.
Okay.
Not unlike the one before.
Oh.
Yeah, I know, crazy. There was a doorway, and I opened it up, and there was about 7 drow, shadowy looking motherfuckers. Everything in the room was trapped, so I kicked the chest in front of them, opened it up, and it exploded, and it turned into this giant bone and skull and flesh golem kind of looking thing.
Okay.
Beat the shit out of it, and then as the pieces were falling down, it reformed into the same people. So I flew over that. There was 2 giant-ass spiders and a swarm of bats.
Flew over that?
Oh, yeah. And I activate the helmet and I start flying up in the air.
Oh, nice. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, bought it from What's-His-Nuts. Anyway. What's-His-Nuts? You know, the guy that we bought all the magic shit from.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy.
Wait, you bought magic stuff? All right, we'll get into that later.
Yeah,
we'll get into that later. Come on.
Can also walk on water, fun fact.
Oh.
Yeah, right? Or just random shit. Anyway.
Okay, but how did you get to this point? You jumped over...
I jumped over a bunch of drow-looking motherfuckers, 2 spiders, pushed my way through a swarm of bats and opened a door, and I went through the door, and here I am.
Okay, and that's the point where you saw us backed in the corner, nothing in front of us, and...
Correct.
Okay, so that's as much as you can remember, but did you hear anything saying analyze complete?
Are you fucking talking to a computer?
Dude, it shut my flame off of my magic sword. It literally went like this to it and just went delicious or something, and it just turned it off.
So
respectfully.
Tasty.
And I try and turn my warhammer on. I pull out his sword. What is it? Get lit?
Yeah, it's get lit.
Get lit.
Nothing.
You try it. Sorry, I'm not attuned to it, so that might be why.
Get lit!
Nope.
Oh shit.
The Sword of Azurai. It's compromised.
No, it's just a sword.
Also, it used my divine smite on myself.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, I'm pretty hurt. Well, I was pretty hurt, and then I healed myself.
Gary, what?
He remembered he could heal himself. Oh yeah, I'm good now.
Yeah. Gary, you're in for a treat.
Alright, well, if I went through the door and I found you guys, it's safe to assume that if we exit out of here, we can find the rest of the people.
And we have a path, right?
Let's try and regroup, and then we can figure out what's going on with you. Maybe either Beryl or Talbot.
I don't think we should move with haste, though. Just putting that out there. There's stuff that I can't even control here, or you can control, so we have to go. Very cautiously.
Then we better stick as a team, shall we?
Yeah, and I know how much you hate Theriath, but we gotta do what we gotta do, man.
She puts up the scimitars towards me, and I put the hammer towards her.
Fair, cool. All right, let's go.
As we are both making direct eye contact, exactly as we crab walk into the curtain at the same time.
All right, so we'll go ahead and go to the next, folks, which would be
Talbot.
Talbot's and KT.
Okay. I double move to go
So I want to get someone to film us.
KT.
Ka.
Yeah.
Hey guys, back at it again. Here,
Okay.
just put that over there on the chair, please, for me. Thank you. Hi guys, it's gonna be a little shaky for a second.
Alright, so you 60 feet.
Oh shit. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, just 60 feet to the entrance.
Alright. Welcome, adventurer. Would you like another go?
Another go.
When Talbot shows up.
Yeah.
I just ignore it as my intention is to catch up with KT.
Alright, I'll let you guys just kind of move as a unison at this point. So you both don't have. You can go off of KT's movement, but if KT does go ahead of you, then we'll split back to your original movements.
Alright.
You going?
I turn back. Oh, hey, you're here.
Yeah, because you left me.
Sorry, I was getting really, really bad vibes. Like, they were off real bad.
And then you set off a fireball.
That was not entirely my fault. I mean, it was, but like, I didn't expect that to happen. I'm not gonna lie.
God damn you, Dom. Thank you for subscribing for 7 months. Hear me out, beach episode.
Well, we need to hurry because our friends have been gone for a while. Hopefully, they're not all dead.
I'm sure they're fine. But you're right, we do need to hurry. So let's head on down this way.
I may be old, but I'm not dead, you bastards.
This is not on the Irene.
Irene says ka.
Bousta from Bousta. Caw.
Alright, so you guys in?
We entering? I think we entering.
Alright.
Yeah.
So as you guys enter, it opens up just a tad bit, and the first part of this
Like-
actually seems just...
To make enough space for them side by side, or like just to open up, like, in general?
Oh.
Out of... I know I'm not there,
I
but
thought
out
it
of
didn't
curiosity.
create a straight path. I thought it was different.
It kept... I'm not sure how you did it. If you want to redo it,
Dude,
redo
That's
it.
what it's been like.
Yeah. That's the
If you
path
want
I
to redo it, you're the
Nah,
DM,
it's
so
all
by
good.
all means, it's your path.
So it does open up wide for the first, like, let's say 10 feet, but then it narrows down, so which gives you guys enough room to scoot side, but it will reduce your movement and take longer, and possibility of being stuck.
Fun times. I pull out my quarterstaff, and I'm just to ready for action. Watch my back, and I'll watch yours. As I say that to Talbot, as I slowly start advancing forward.
Alright, go ahead and make me a athletics check.
Athletics check.
Yeah, this would be to like just squeeze smoothly on by, using your dex to just not get caught in the middle.
14 total.
Alright. And Talbot, this would be for you too.
Does it appear that past 30 feet it seems to open up more, or is it pretty consistent?
It's pretty consistent.
Alright. That one.
Alright. So as you guys are going, you get close, and then Talbot just, instead of going sideways, she just goes backwards. Or just forwards, and she just doesn't, for some reason, grasp the concept of cyclists.
You turn back. You good back there?
Am I not going the right way?
Looks like you're a little stuck. Is that what's going on? She's just getting stuck?
Yeah, she's
Okay.
just getting
Yeah.
stuck.
Okay.
Alright, so takes you guys a lot longer to get past this small little bit, but you do plop out of the next end. Which where's my pencil?
Here's a bunch. You can use
fair.
one of those, I guess.
You guys pop out right here. Whoop, whoop.
Warm.
And then it'll go ding. Course 1 complete. Course 2. And a little sign comes down. Would you like to continue? Yes. Oh no.
Yes.
You have chosen yes. And as you do, the room becomes completely dark. And then you hear.
I pull out my wand. I start to mutter some Velokin language, and I use my wand to create light like I have before.
All right. As you do that, you are very successful, but then you hear, and it puts you at the beginning of the cave.
Oh no.
Please do not cheat. Attempt number 3.
Dang.
Which you guys can just go back and do it again if you choose to.
Oh, it dumped me out too?
Both of you.
Ah.
But your thing is still lit.
Doing great on that.
Would you like to try again?
Very annoyed at this point. She
Fair.
just kind of looks at it and goes, "Fuck you," and then just walks in.
All right. You guys will again bypass the first part easily. Don't need to roll for that.
Yeehaw.
And then second part. Would you like to continue? Yes or no?
Let's go.
Boop. Does the same thing. Turns completely black, and then you again you hear.
All right. So, I actually don't think I have dark vision. I thought I did.
Let me see.
I don't think Kenku's get it. If you know one of these.
Senses. No, you do not have dark vision.
All right, that's what I thought. So
can-
I hear
sorry.
scurrying.
Mm-hmm.
It's completely dark. I have no vision at all.
Correct.
All right.
I don't think. Do you have dark vision?
Vedokin, I
Talbot.
think, do.
Travis, do you have dark vision?
Oh, I didn't know you were talking about.
Oh, sorry. Do you know? Okay. All right.
All right.
That's why I did the muttering to bring light.
Oh, I thought you were
That's
doing that
fair,
so
that's
KT
fair.
can see.
That's entirely fair, and
Oh, no, okay. I like it. It was just nice
I did that.
roleplay.
I did it for me, but
Okay.
no,
Sorry,
I
we
did
just
it for
assume you're
me
always
and
prepared
not
for any
KT.
situation.
All right. There is something in this room with us, and I can hear it.
Correct. You can hear it. But being in this room for like 5 minutes without moving, you can still hear it, but nothing has happened yet.
I'm going to take a couple of steps forward.
Yeah. Seems fine.
Have you healed the past healings that we've got?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, no, I apparently
Took a lot of
it.
shit.
Yeah.
Took a lot of fucking damage.
All
Yeah,
right.
my man had nothing but magic missiles for me the entire session I was here.
Hashtag welcome to using a cloak of displacement. Why do you think I never use one?
All right,
The
how
DMs
far do
will
you
always
go?
find a way
I'm
to
going
get
to go
around that
about,
Do you go with Talbot or without Talbot?
let's stick together and go about 15 feet forward.
All right.
obviously following.
All right, as
I'm
you go.
going to be using my quarterstaff to kind of feel out in front of me, I guess.
All right.
So I don't, like, walk into the wall.
As you get to that last 15 feet, you feel something squishy.
Ugh.
Then you hear.
I don't like that.
I blindly shoot up firebolts in that direction.
All right. Roll me an attack roll.
Let's also specify it's a fire bolt, not a fireball.
Yeah, firebolts.
Cantrips.
And because I can't see the target, it's at a disadvantage. So we're looking at a 15 to hit.
All right, you just shoot it, and you guys both hear. Poof! You guys feel something like hit you guys. But it doesn't feel gooey. It doesn't feel anything. It feels ironically like glitter.
It hit us.
So what your fireball did? It hit something, and you hear a little poof sound, and then you guys just get rained on with glitter. What you can imagine glitter feels like.
Okay, because firebolt is fire damage. Was there any illumination I can make out in its trajectory and what it hit?
Sadly, no. Even with the illumination, it just didn't cast the illumination part of it.
Talbot, I don't think this is normal darkness. I think this is advanced darkness.
Which you can have with a low price of $5.99 per month.
Well, the thing is, if I could see it, I would have a solution.
I prod my quarterstaff out a little bit more.
All the way back to the front.
Well, then it looks like we're going to have to rely on our natural-born abilities. I didn't want to say it in any weird way because I know you were born with abilities as well. But, wow, man, I really can't talk tonight.
we understand what you're going for.
Looks like we're doing this acoustic.
I was going to wait for you to say analog, but okay.
Damn it! That was the word I was looking for, analog.
Shipping and handling.
Looks like we're going in.
Continue another 15 feet.
Yes, we're going to continue on another 15 feet.
You will get out until this spot right here. Sorry, right there. Yeah.
Right here?
Right there. And as you turn that corner, you get out of the darkness and see that you both are covered in glitter.
Oh. Is it like shiny glitter? Or?
Yeah, very shiny glitter.
Woo!
You're covered in a neon green, and Talbot is a neon purple.
Okay.
Color suits you.
I don't even acknowledge the conversation as I'm just completely annoyed by the last 10 minutes, and I just keep trudging forward.
All right.
Hey, all right.
So as you get to the next spot, the thing goes down again. Would you like to continue? Yes. Oh no.
Yes.
You have chosen. Yes. Correct.
Correct.
Once again, you have chosen. Yes. Is that correct? Correct. Or if you like to say no, hit no.
Yes.
So Talbot's just gonna keep walking, and then another thing's gonna pop up. Was that? Yes. Correct.
Absolutely.
And I'm assuming you're just gonna keep doing it.
Mm-hmm.
So as Talbot keeps walking in after the 20th time,
Defense.
but Talbot, you're next. So because this is gonna be a little time difference, you get to what seems to be like a 15-foot pit with wall. You have to one of those what are they called, like little sliding things.
Sliding doors.
Oh, don't do that.
Well, it's like rock climbing. You look like you have to kind of just rock climb your way to the side.
The handholds.
Handholds, yeah. So it'll be an athletics check to make your way 15 feet across.
And of course, it's not going to let me do that, because if it is, we have to go all the way to the fucking other side, because of course it does. I'll do the acrobatics check.
Okay.
Yes.
Natural 2, wonderful.
Yes.
And then you just, as you go, and luckily you just, you didn't start yet, so you just kind of try to get your feet on, or your foot, and your left foot just slips off.
Yeah.
For a total of 5.
Alright. You're able to try again if you want.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it again.
Yeah.
11.
Yes.
Or no, 12.
Alright, it is good enough to pass. So you were able to make the 15 feet across, and as you get to the very end, KT appears right in front of you with a high five.
High five.
I kick it.
Alright.
Alright then.
Next pass, you'll see. Congratulations, you have passed the next part. Would you like to go left or right?
Or the Superman just goes
Hmm.
drags.
One of these paths will lead to your doom. The other will lead you ever closer to your friends, or family, or revenge, or gold.
Man, that's a very vague path to take.
I go down the right path.
Oh, well, I guess we're going
Whatever
down the right path.
passage.
You have chosen the right path.
Because it's the correct path.
So as you go down the right path, you actually hit a stone wall and says, you have chosen the wrong path. Please
fucked.
turn around and come back.
I prod the wall. Dunk. Nothing?
She was solid.
Hmm.
Do you turn around and come back?
Do I turn around and come back?
That's what it said.
I do.
Do you turn around and come back?
I look around. I start walking backwards. I'm facing the wall, but walking back. Because something about the phrasing of that felt off to me.
Do you go back to the last part, or do you just go around the corner?
Around the corner.
Alright, as you both come around the corner, do you go back to the wall, or do you go to the left side?
I go back to the wall.
Talbot, do you go back to the wall?
KT didn't say anything, so I'm back in that.
Oh, he said he went back to the wall after he came around the corner.
No, I'm saying as Talbot, KT didn't say anything.
Oh, got it.
So she has no reason to stop.
Okay.
Fair,
so Talbot
fair.
came
Should've
back to the
communicated
room
that.
and to go left.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no, we split the party.
So KT will go back to the wall, Talbot will go left, KT will get to the wall and goes, congratulations, and it opens. Talbot will go on her way and goes, you chose a path. Congratulations. That was it. There's no doom. And then you guys will meet.
Hey, fancy meeting you here.
Yeah, it's great. What's...
And in front of you is a 60-foot climb up. It has rock quarters again. He goes, this is the last part of the obstacle. It will be difficult, but please do not die due to fall damage. We are not reliable for any broken bones.
Due to fall damage.
Due to fall damage. And look at KT. Good luck. Look at Talbot. Your best time was 12 minutes.
You know, this voice keeps talking to you like you've done this before.
Wouldn't know. I hate it here. And I just begrudgingly go up to the wall and start to climb it.
Alright, give me those checks. Just give me 2 of them.
That one. Great.
no.
I'm so annoyed
I'm so
by this.
sorry, Travis. Oh, my heart. Due to this laughter. Sorry. I really do feel bad for Travis in these nat ones. But luckily, you're at the beginning of it, so you weren't up anything. So you can go ahead and roll me again.
Okay, better. 19.
All right.
That's
good.
definitely better than that one,
Start
buddy.
climbing.
Yeah.
You know, from this angle, Peter looks like Godzilla.
What about you? What about KT?
Can I spend a key point and use Step of the Wind to double my jump distance?
This is climbing.
I know. I want to start with a jump,
Did
though.
you roll that one?
No, I haven't rolled yet.
Oh, okay. I'll take it to get like a running jump.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take it.
I just walk up to the base, do a couple of squats on both legs,
All right, Goku.
hop on the regular leg, activate Step of the Wind, so like a little swirl of wind goes around me,
Love it.
and I just jump straight up.
All right.
What's regular jump distance or jump height?
You just go ahead and just roll and
Alright.
go with it.
Athletics, right?
Mm-hmm.
There we go. I rolled a whopping 6. Jesus.
I'll go ahead and give you advantage with it.
All right. I appreciate that.
No problem.
I rolled a much better 16.
Hey, all right. So you get close to where Talbot is at.
So for a fun fact, when you make a high jump, you leap into the air a number of feet equal to 3 plus your strength modifier.
Oh.
If you move at least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump, 3 plus your strength modifier if you move at least 10 feet on foot before the jump. When you make a standing high jump, you can either jump only half that distance. Either way, each foot you clear on the jump costs a foot of movement. In some circumstances, the GM might allow you to make a strength athletics check to jump higher than you normally can.
So you be
3
able to
plus.
jump how high?
3 plus my strength modifier. 3 feet. So all that was...
doubling it would be 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
But you can also, as the DM, you can say to make an athletics check in order to increase that.
Yeah, okay, go ahead. No, I'm fine with it due to the win and everything, and for this, you guys get there. So go ahead and do me one more.
One more athletics check.
Yeah.
I rolled a 7 this time.
Damn. Damn, we're jumping big.
Wait, is this athletics or acrobatics?
Athletics.
I wish it were
Then-
acrobatics.
Then to be fair, my last
Wouldn't it be
roll was
acrobatics if you're
16.
jumping
I thought it was acrobatics.
Sounds good.
And this one is a 14.
All right. If you want, okay. Yeah. So you're getting up there. You're getting closer. KT's struggling a little bit.
Listen, I got one leg.
Yeah, here's the peg lady that's holding you back. Let's do it one more time, and for all the marbles.
For all the marbles, I'm rolling this die, and I'm getting a fucking 14.
Awesome.
11.
There you go.
All right. You just need higher than a 10.
I was going to say it's above a 10.
So Talbot gets up there. Yeah! And it says, new best time, 11 minutes.
Hey, great job! You beat your old record.
And you'll get slowly up there, and it goes, new time, 12 and a half minutes.
Man, I could do better than that. Hey, Talbot, do you want to go again?
Nice.
I'm going to go again. Yay!
So you guys... Sorry, go for it.
Is there an exit path up here?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go down it. I'm not even entertaining the idea of doing that again.
That's right. And you guys will get straight up to the portal, and it'll, sparklers will fly, little robotic, cheering squirrels will be there. Katie.
I like the sparklers. The squirrels are a bit much. I'm not gonna lie.
And the portal is just right there, and you can walk through it if you like.
I do.
Do you want me to just move them
I walk up to the portal, turn around to the empty stream, whatever, because I'm assuming there's someone watching. I give a little wave, and then I turn around and I go through the portal.
So as you guys poop through there, right before you guys get to here, Talbot and KT will appear in here.
Oh no,
Sorry.
the
So
portal
as
collapsed
you
in on
guys
itself.
start to
crab walk towards...
crab walk towards here,
Why were we crab walking again?
you two will just appear.
Sirius
right
and I were
behind them.
You're over there, Peter.
staring daggers at each other because we don't like each other.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
As the scenario switches, and do we have any audio indication that they are present, as the teleport happens? Okay. As soon as Therius hears that, she looks over, sees KT and Talbot, and immediately walks up to runs up to Talbot, both side of the. What does she have? Scimitars?
Yeah, scimitars.
Scimitars
Scimitars.
at her neck.
All right.
And in response, Bousta pulls out the Warhammer. He's aiming it at Therius for, yeah.
And in that response, I take out my wand and then I put it at her neck.
I like it.
Looks like we got ourselves a good old-fashioned fantasy standoff here.
I'm not involved.
For once.
Yeah.
No, it's a three-way at least.
And I look at Sirius and go, what are you doing?
Theories.
Dumb.
Sorry, I'm trying to trade for Morrow.
No.
So, I'm messaging Emilio while we're playing D&D.
What are you doing?
So, both decides they're not going to go. It's a fantastic question. What are you doing, or rather, what were you doing here?
What are you talking about? I've never been here.
Can I insight check that?
Absolutely.
Go to our character sheet. Insights. Woo! 21, 17 plus 4.
Yeah, she doesn't seem like she's not lying.
With that same insight check, can I believe the connection regarding everything?
Yeah, it seems like both parties are not lying.
I'm gonna hold up my
Was
quarter
this case
staff
like,
between
you
the
know,
two.
Yeah.
because the interaction that she had with Talbot and everything, it would come to conclusion like either A, she's just plain ignorant and she's really good at it,
And she's really good at lying.
or she's telling the truth and something's not adding up. Because with Talbot's personality, as Travis really does play really well, it's very hard to tell
Yeah.
whether Travis is actually telling the truth or not.
I think Therius just puts away the scimitars and just kind of walks away from the group and is just like grabbing her head, trying to comprehend everything.
I
As-
put my wand inside of my jacket. There's a little holster.
God damn it.
Specifically made
Ah!
for the wand.
Alright, as everyone...
And
Sorry, go for it, Travis.
and still with this confused but already irritated, as you can see, like this purple glitter that is just this all over her body. Just looks at herself and goes, and then immediately prestidigitation to clean it all.
As you do that, the glass container appears right above KT and traps him inside.
Hopping around in there. Hey!
God damn it.
I kept landing on barrel.
I lean over and physically try and lift the glass. Like,
Wow.
literally lift it into the air.
I'll go ahead and make me a strength check.
9.
It seems a bit too heavy.
Yeah. I rolled a fucking 2 on the die.
Oh, that's like, hey, it's your first low roll when it comes to something, really.
I've had other low rolls. I had a couple earlier, but... God, I'm too fucking old for this.
Barry goes, can you guys hear me? Can you finally hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's up?
Oh, sorry, I've been stuck in that box for what seems like hours.
Yeah, currently KT's trapped in the box and I don't know what to do about it.
How? You guys get all my healing?
Yeah, we're good. We've been healed.
Hey, did you... wait. I mean... what? Are you fully healed? I pretty much wasted all my 4th level spells.
All your 4th level spells?
Yeah, I thought you guys got it.
We got
2 of them.
1.5.
Oh. Where did they go?
Oh no. I look at the glasses. Like, based off the last time did I see it, does it look...
It looks pristine.
Dunk.
So I won't say
Out of
all 4 spells.
out of
over-
curiosity, did any of them you cast while you were inside the glass box?
Yeah, at least 2.
Ah, shit.
I love how you keep shooting with it.
I got nothing else to do. I'm not a magic guy. I can punch it.
We know most likely this is a permanent prison. So this is magical in nature. Theoretically, it can be dispelled.
Do you have dispel magic?
Yes. The issue that comes about is when we target magic at it.
Okay.
I don't know if it absorbs it or does it absorb it and apply it only when you're inside.
Oh, hi, Barrow.
We know that it does one, but I don't know if it does the outside. If it applies on the outside going in.
So, to put this in perspective, this is Theory's talking. Somebody has Misty stepped out of it, and when it was just Gangreth and I Misty stepped into it to try and save Gangreth, which it did work. But the cube itself has Misty stepped. So as long as we don't dispel magic outside and inside, I think we might be okay.
Just outside and inside.
Correct. So after somebody casted Misty Step to get out of the box, and then I casted Misty Step to get into the box, that's when it seemed the box had fully registered how to Misty Step, and it Misty Stepped away from myself and Gangreth, and I presumably now onto Barrel from what I'm gathering.
Okay.
KT heal 25.
KT heal 25.
So as you all about to do what you do, the box glows with a shiny, radiant, divine glow, and then KT looks a lot better.
I give him a thumbs up. I don't know if they can. Is it soundproof?
Yeah, I'm listening, Travis. I got you.
I'm going to attempt to dispel magic.
Okay.
And because I know what it is, I know that it's rumored to be a thing. I am only going to do it at 3rd level to gauge to see how powerful it is.
Okay.
So, I'm casting it at 3rd level.
Okie dokie.
Is this prism level 4 or greater?
It is.
Okay, so I have to roll for it. And whatever that DC is, it's equal to 10 plus the spell level. And I have to roll an intelligence check.
Okay.
Not good. Let me see. Only a 13, which will not succeed.
Unfortunately, correct.
Listen.
And as you cast it, the glass shakes a little bit, but then it just goes, ooh.
Doing it one more time is the dangerous part. Because then, at that point, it most likely learns what dispel magic is. If I fail.
I crack my neck, roll my shoulders back, and I try and lift it up again.
Alright, go ahead and do me a strength check.
13.
13. Alright, so as you go, whoop, 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 you lift it up, it flies in the air, and it doesn't come back down. Which is very odd.
What if you made it stuck to the roof?
Hey!
That's the
I'm
idea.
out.
You look up, and it doesn't seem to be there. It just seems to have gone disappear into thin air.
You know, weirdly enough, while I was in there, it healed me.
What?
Yeah. I'm feeling great.
That almost killed me.
That makes sense because... No, it makes sense. Beryl, when she was inside of that prison, was casting healing spells, and therefore we didn't get it. Because you were in there, that spell went off, so you were able to receive that healing. You got injured because I casted spells inside of it, and it absorbed it, and then it cast that spell on you. That makes sense. Anything that happened on the inside is applied to whatever on the inside, not targeting it itself.
So let's try not to attack it or damage it, if that's the case. The less that we can do to physically attack it, it seems the better.
I think we can use this to our advantage somehow.
If we can get it to trap an enemy, but the problem is that we don't know how it targets people. If there's somehow that we can manage to trap it onto an enemy, attacking it and then transferring it onto the enemy would be very useful. But we don't know how to direct who it covers, for lack of a better term.
You're right.
We need
And
to
that's
get out of here.
that's not something we can think about now because, as Talbot said, we need to get out of here.
Is the curtain still open behind us?
I mean, it's still able to be open yet.
Yeah.
They appeared
There's-
as right before you.
Bousta goes over and walks through the curtain.
All right.
If the box comes back, we'll deal with it then.
Sounds like a plan.
Sorry, do you guys all just go through the curtain?
We proceed through the curtain.
Sirius wants
Yeah.
to stay behind Talbot.
Okay. I'm gonna rearrange some stuff. So give me, Travis, you're gonna see some stuff on the mat. Don't worry, we'll pull up the camera once I get everything settled up. Okay.
Alright.
So I'm just gonna move this back.
Also, what type of Samurai Jack bullshit you got going on here, bud?
I just like having Aku out.
That's fair.
Also, I'm now very
I'm just gonna set you guys like as you like walked out, and not in any particular order, but so in case you want to do an order, you guys can rearrange yourselves. So in my back lineup, actually no, these would be more back here.
God damn it.
Because the front lineup would be they're turning around as you guys come out. These are the skeletons. I just don't have enough.
Is he in the front right now? Like, is the actual entity in the front?
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Let me remove that.
Just wanted to make sure.
I know, I appreciate it.
We're not fighting Aku this time.
This time.
I'm sure he has a stat sheet somewhere.
Alright.
I mean, I still have a Disney campaign set up ready to go, so I'm not surprised.
Well, we may die.
Correction. You may die.
Hey, no time for negativity, alright?
Hey, you're the one being negative talking about we're gonna die.
My Lord in heaven.
I swear to God, if you say anything about me, I'm coming for you and your mothers.
Well, they have a vanguard.
Well, mine's pretty hard to find, so
Your vanguard's hard to
Theoris
find?
is gonna stay behind Talbot.
Figured.
Oh,
Shit.
and for some reason, because of the earlier interaction,
Yes,
Talbot is a little bit more on guard because of who's behind her. So she's going to grasp onto her
No, we'll just
wand, not do anything.
yeah, we'll
with
just
it,
line
but be
them
at
up.
the ready
Yeah.
if something happens.
Just make that full. You want to put one extra back here. We'll put two. That sounds good there.
this is everyone you didn't kill.
So,
Oh, no, I'm not done.
hey Talbot, you got something for
Yeah, this looks easy.
an area of effect kind of thing, or we just gonna do it the old-fashioned way?
These look like full-fledged casters in the back, and that is actually a mummy.
I want my mummy.
Jesus
Alright,
Christ.
well, as I
And-
say, I'm gonna Scorsese this shit.
So as you guys kind of just line, kind of like one at a time gather out, the four pillars right there are glowing with arcane energy. This is exactly what you see. And then Bousta gets a little tingling in his trunk, and you know that big thing you felt earlier when all the doors were opening.
Yeah.
It's coming. And then it slams onto the ground, just busts open some dirt and wind at you guys. Then as everything kind of clears and you guys are able Are you my mommy? We'll talk about that later. You guys see this?
Oh, Papa!
Nay.
And Travis, I'll show you in a little bit, so give me a second.
That's a big boy.
I am waiting with anticipation.
That's Game of Thrones.
But Talbot and Bousta, make me an intelligence check.
Just an intelligence check or like a arcana check?
Intelligence. Just
Shit. Alright.
plain on
Black
intelligence.
intelligence.
I'm just gonna. Do I have something to read this?
10.
That
15.
I'm not very intelligent, but I have a
It
decent
is-
arcana.
Okay, it is perfectly enough to get what I needed you guys to get. You guys see that the big giant
Yeah.
right there
Yeah.
looks awfully familiar to you guys as Boroborsi. I'm gonna have to you probably pronounce that name.
Borborigmos? Borborimos?
Borborimos.
Sure.
You guys, that name does sound familiar because he is the leader of the Groomch clan
Or
of Ravnica.
G is silent.
Of the what clan?
Or
Borborimos.
Moros.
He is the leader of the
Okay.
Groomch clan of Ravnica.
The Gooch
Okay.
clan?
Quite literally, too many people were talking, so
Oh.
I didn't hear any of that.
Did you hear the name? Yeah, so I'll go ahead and spell it for you, so you at least have it if you want.
Yeah, just about.
BORBORYGMOS.
Barbarigimus.
And he's the leader of the Grunch.
The Groomch. I do believe that's it. No, not Groomch. Sorry, so that is a different.
The pronunciation is Barbarigimus.
Sorry. The Gruul clan.
It's like Barbara
No,
and Riggins.
problem.
Yeah.
Rigor mortis.
Barbarigimus.
Barbara Regina.
Correct.
Alright, thanks.
Barbarigimus.
Hey, problem. So yeah, so that is exactly what you guys see. Is that lovely drow front line, him and the skeletons behind.
Hey, Gangreth, remember when I was showing you about bunch of assholes that look dark and spooky?
Well,
Yeah, that was them.
That was dark and spooky, man.
Oregano's. What is your business?
Just seems. It does not respond. So he does not respond.
What is the distance between me and the closest drow?
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 35 feet straight ahead of you, but Gangreth is also right in front of you. You're
hold that
right,
right there?
here.
Sorry, I can't right now.
You're right here,
Question
and the
is-
closest one is right there.
It's not a question.
Can you hold?
I'm listening.
Yeah, I'm on that.
Go ahead.
No, I'm listening to you, Travis.
Oh, I was saying sorry to Don because they were going to say something.
Oh,
Question. This dude is giant as shit. Does anybody speak giant?
No.
Bueller?
Bueller.
Fuck. Alright then.
Hold on,
Never mind.
because I speak one weird language. Sorry, no. I actually speak Abyssal.
Yeah.
You know, actually, it's a good idea. I'm going to switch to Veto
Okay.
and say the exact same thing.
As you do it, eyes roll over, and then a crown will appear above his head. Much like the one that she cast.
The Crown of Menace.
A little bit. Same concept, different effects.
Sorry.
And you hear him say, in actually a very proper and Vedalken-like tone, to gather information and data. But for you guys, it just sounds very weird.
So for Talbot and I, we both understand it clearly, but everyone else just...
Good.
Okay.
Oh, that's perfect.
In common, I repeat what they say because I understand not everybody speaks Vedalken in this group.
Okay.
Which, out of irony, the only other person that speaks it is the fucking 8-foot-tall elephant man.
So wait, they're just here to collect combat data on us?
Seems like it.
Information. For what, and Vedalken, I will ask, for what purpose?
To experiment and improve.
In Vettel, can I shout, "Who do you serve?"
Mostly myself, but at times the Great One.
Who is the Great One?
No, don't ask us a stupid question.
I'm asking the
It's
stupid question.
beneath you. Bousta.
Is it literally beneath us?
I'm gonna say your name. Use that brain of yours and put it together.
Look, we can do this the easy way, we can do this the hard way. Either you can tell me who you serve, or I can delete your kneecaps and I can rip the information out of your skull.
Ask the Bousta that has that reputation for being a hothead.
You're right. I do have the reputation for being a hothead. So how about you tell me the information before this head gets hotter?
Well,
I
I
look
said,
over at Gangreth. I have no idea what they're saying.
Yeah, man. I'm just here.
And
Are we gonna attack?
I'm translating in common.
okay, so you're gonna be translating the whole thing.
Yeah.
So he said, and then he said, and then he said, and then he said.
These guys look alright. Well,
Does anyone know what that crown is?
where?
Therius responds, it appears similar to a Crown of Madness, a form of almost a charm spell that also can direct people to attack the creatures that you desire. But it doesn't hold for very long depending on how wise the creature is themselves. She nods over to Gangreth. That is how I got the information earlier today.
Oh.
Yes, I was not pleased at that, but
I'm
did.
I'm sorry. Are you
give me
speaking
the-
in common right now? Is it? Are you actually?
Oh no, it's all Vedalken.
Oh. I was
Okay.
about to call them out.
Yeah.
But they must understand common.
Yeah, but you have yet to ever cease to amaze me, serious.
Well,
Again, it sounds like you are the spearhead here, but it also sounds like you're somebody's bitch.
Oh,
I'm gonna start backing that.
hey, Booster.
Yeah, what's up?
Hey,
At one
question.
point in time,
Yeah,
we were.
So if Therius can do something without letting them know that they can do it to them, why don't we use that to their advantage? Because they didn't expect that. So let's do something unexpected as tactics for them. So it throws them off guard. I mean, if this is going to be analyzed,
Yep.
should we stick to our just regular tactics, or should we just mix them up?
The thing that
You
we have to
confuse
worry
them.
about here is that they're collecting information. So if we pull out any aces up our sleeves, that they're gonna file that and plan it against us. So
Alright,
if
well,
we
we
stay,
can't do that other thing.
so if we stay towards course and stay towards what we normally do, we have the opportunity to pull out unexpected things later.
Okay.
So don't
Telepathic.
pull any of the big guns out yet.
10
But
well, they took me. There you go.
be ready to have an ace up your sleeve.
All right. Well,
Telepathically in the eye ring
Mm-hmm.
to the whole group, I'm going to ask Do I do my AoEs or do I not?
No.
Not all of them. Try to clear a path towards the throne room on the right. But what I was telling Gangreth is always keep an ace in the hole. Don't give them everything, but give them enough to where we have an out.
Well, it is common knowledge that most wizards will bring fireball.
That's
That
fair.
would be common. I can try and clear a path on that right side.
Well, I'm ready to go when you are, Talbot.
Fireball.
So okay.
Oh, what's up?
No, I'm fine, but I just want to clarify because I know you might have not heard or whatnot. So I'll keep after I give you a description of something. If you still want a fireball, you're more than welcome to, and I'll give you the whole thing ahead of time. Are you able to see those stone pillars up ahead?
They're arcane, right?
Correct. Just want to make sure that you are aware of that.
One here.
They are active.
One here.
There are 4 of them, 2 in front and 2 in the back. So everyone here is in the center. So I just want to let you know because I don't think you saw that before.
I did not. I do.
So no, you're good. So you can keep your fireball. I just wanted to make sure I didn't want to interrupt you guys' conversation and tell you that. But if you wanted to do something else at the moment instead of fireball, you can. I'll gladly let you.
But, I pull out the wand to start to do the incantation, but then I see the arcane glyphs on the pillars, and I hesitate and I don't continue with the casting.
Okay.
And I go, those pillars are arcane.
Okay.
All right.
What of it?
Is anyone not worried about that?
Let me put this into perspective. I am an 8-foot tall elephant man who hits things with a flaming hammer. There's not a whole lot of magic that I do. You may be more concerned about that, and if you are, I will gladly start taking those things apart. But as a giant man who hits things with a giant stick, no, I am not concerned of it. Respectfully.
They're hidden they're inside of those, right?
Yes, they are perfectly fit, snug inside of it. And they haven't moved an inch.
Wait, is this an illusion?
You want me to start? You want me to start breaking them shits?
I was thinking it was some sort of barrier, so whatever we would have thrown at it, no damage would have happened.
Question.
Possibly. If it is a barrier, it is cloaked.
I feel like this is a prison. If from their description, from what I'm hearing from you guys, what if we break this and they all pour out?
Is there no way we can go around?
Unfortunately, the stone walls and everything just continues back at you guys. It seems like you are in the room.
I say we should form up, just in case. So here's what I'm saying. So I feel like we should form up and have people basically in kind of small groups. So in case there's I'll be in the first group with, if you want Bousta, me and you can take the first round, and then we can switch second, and then we can just keep going and rotating.
Let me try something here. I want to try and lift one of the pillars and try and move it closer towards the gap. If things start peeling out of the left side of the barrier, I will stop and we have a bottleneck for them. But if they start to disappear, then we know it either is an illusion or they cannot activate further than that pillar. So,
Stop Bousta here.
as I literally start cracking my shoulders. God! Let me try. As I see the glass box around me. Nobody can hear it. Son of a bitch.
I figured you were gonna do that, and I'd rather you not.
I'd rather you suck my dick, but here we are.
Too bad I can't hear you.
I lift my trunk so he can read my lips. I'd rather you suck my dick. I throw my trunk.
You know, I didn't want to learn how to do that, but I was forced to.
You're a whore.
Sucking dick or reading lips?
Well, if he's trapped in there from that, then I think we should try to move the other pillar then.
I start to look up towards the ceiling.
It's lovely, like 120 feet up.
Can I walk right on up to the barrier right here?
Well, you can walk up directly to the... Yeah,
I can do that.
absolutely. They don't seem like they're marching forward.
And I stand there and I'm staring at him. It's kind of... I still have my old bow staff, the one I used from training.
Aw.
I pull that one out and I just kind of stick it out, see what happens. I'm probing.
Let's just go through.
Well, they're not grabbing it.
There's no physical barrier.
Could be a magical barrier. Could I do some sort of Arcana check to see what these glyphs are on these pillars?
Absolutely. So go ahead and roll.
It is at 15 at minimum.
Okay.
I'm checking a feat and trait to see if 50.
All right. So he puts the thing on Bousta, start to look at KT, and then have you in Firshal. And as you start to put your study face on, or to kind of like look at the pillars a little bit more intensely, it notices and goes, "Oh, we can't have that," and moves his hand, and the runes and everything starts to spin around the pillars. So unable to read, but I'll give you a little bit of description since you have at least a little bit to see what they were. So not in great detail, but from what you saw, it looks like a bit of protection runes, some counter runes, some healing runes, and what roll me a percentile. See if your Vedalken eyes caught this one rune.
Look with your Vedalken eyes.
My brand.
43.
I will take your 43 and ask you if you like your 43 or what I rolled.
I will take your roll.
Okay. Unfortunately for me, since I rolled 47
Nice.
and I was closer to you, I'll give you this.
Yeah.
Only it's just too close to the two numbers. I'm not going to pass up this opportunity. There is one, looks like on one of the pillars you were looking at, one rune in particular is a rune of dominance. But that rune was not active. There are some other runes on it, but those are the runes that you seem to caught before they start to just spin and everything around.
Okay.
Let me see if Travis is...
Okay. Well, there's a rune in the eye ring, telepathically. There's a rune of protection, counter, I assume counter spelling, healing. There's an inactive rune, the rune of dominance.
What is that
There's some
normally
other
used
ones,
for?
I assume for taking over a creature or a person, maybe similar to a charm effect.
So it's basically like just a control charm. Okay.
It's possible. Do I know what the rune of dominance is usually used used for?
Kind of what you just described.
Okay.
It's kind of, again, mainly used, if anything, on prisoners, just to kind of like dominate them to like settle down, or if they were to be put in like solitude, without giving them too much like riling up in solitude. They would just dominate them so they can just go dead.
So they pacify him.
Yeah, and then they'll shut the fuck up for their time in solitude. It's a inhumane way of doing it, but
It's essentially those. It's also a inhumane way of controlling prisoners, as it were, if they were in jail, for example.
Both of you make me a history check. Bousta and Talbot.
Because of Vedelkin's stuff, I chose history to gain it for.
Okay.
6. 5 plus 1. Boosta's too busy trying to figure out how to break out than he is to pay attention to what's happening.
Is it a low roll, Travis?
So not one for a total of 12.
How a bummer,
unfortunately.
dude.
I will say you got it, but the information will come to you in a little bit. So nothing right now.
Okay.
Since not one's really is just an auto miss or in combat, but for this scenario, you like had it, but then it just went and like running across your mind.
It was on the tip of your tongue.
Yeah, it's on the tip of your tongue, and you're like, okay, let me fix it back.
I got it. Give me
And
a
then
minute.
Bousta was just too busy in the box.
I have an idea.
Okay.
You ever seen a hamster ball?
No.
Yeah. They're these brown things. And
Absolutely not. Never seen.
I
that.
want to focus on the corner of the glass box and try and push towards the pillar itself. Literally, with all of my might, try and push this thing, either if I can move it at all and see what it does to the outside world, or if I cannot, then I know I cannot.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a strength check.
21.
Okay. You know what? I will. It's strength or athletics, since this is whichever one you want. You can keep 21 if you want, or if you think you can get a higher roll with athletics, because
Let me see what my skills are.
This is a physical thing.
If it's athletics, then 25.
Well, with athletics, I'll have you roll again.
Okay.
But you will change the roll. Do you want to keep the 21, or do you want to roll and see you get higher?
I'm gonna re-roll, see if I can get higher with athletics.
Not a problem. 21.
How's a dirty 30 sound?
Is that nat 20?
19 plus 11. Dirty 30.
Nice.
Ooh.
That's so good.
So you saw, and just washing Talbot and going, no. It looks at you and go, God damn it!
As you just see the fucking glass box just struggling to hold me.
Roll me a percentile.
Ooh, okay. Okay, Dad. Dad, okay. Okay, Dad. Dad, okay. Okay, Dad. 18.
Ah, damn.
Okay, Dad. Dad, okay.
Dad, okay.
Okay, Dad.
Okay, Dad.
So
okay.
you start it. You feel like you start to move it, and then the big guy goes, no! And then now, instead of being on the ground, you're 60 feet up in the air in a box.
Both of you to assume that me being in the air is going to stop me from being a strong motherfucker.
Fine.
Both of you to assume that me being on the ground back here is going to stop me from being a strong motherfucker.
Stop!
No! Flip him up.
God, I don't remember the last time you were this annoying.
I start pushing the box again. Even if it doesn't do anything, just to keep him preoccupied and pissed off. At this point, it's just making me have a good time.
Okay.
Boost is having a good time. Even if it doesn't do anything with the box, just keeping him annoyed, fixated on being pissed off is giving me serotonin.
That's
Okay,
right.
KT, this is free entertainment.
KT and Gangreth, do you guys want to try something? I do want to make sure you guys get your opportunity.
Okay, so what do we know about these pillars?
So
They're magic. They've got
Barrel
glyphs
and
on
Sirius
them.
are just going to hang tight. They're not going to. Don't worry about them. They'll go with the flow.
Yeah.
Right now, their runes and everything are spinning all around them, so you can't focus on them. Bousta was able, with all his might, to move the thing, and then the guy's like, "No, stop it!"
I think this guy doesn't want us to touch these pillars, so I think we should try to get to these pillars as cool as we can.
Sorry, I prematurely reacted.
No, you're good. Now, I don't know if I want to say the thing I wanted to say. You know what? I'm going to pretend like I didn't see that just for the dramatic effect. Can me and Gangreth team up on an attack and take down one of those pillars?
Did Theriath also go?
We're not worried about
Oh, okay.
Theriath
I was
is-
just making sure we didn't.
Theriath,
just you and me right now.
as you and KT are talking, Theriath is just kind of like wandering off to the side of like where you guys are focusing your attention.
Are you guys going for the pillar?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, we're going to go for the
Alright,
pillar.
so as both of you run to it, I'm assuming you're gonna both run to it to get down.
Oh,
the
yeah.
bottom.
Yeah.
We just lock eyes for a second. We know exactly what we're going to do. And we both just start dashing at the... God damn it.
What in tarnation?
What? I didn't...
Theriath tries to start going for the other pillar.
Damn it.
It's opening another fucking...
He opened the plastic on this one.
I haven't been able to use this.
He said, all right, you want to keep doing this? Fine. I spent the money.
I feel like I'm putting you guys on timeout.
You really are. We got a big box, a little box.
You can just, it's fine. I'll fix it later.
Please and thank you. This
Just-
happened
just
before
put
and I
it-
was able to fix
yeah,
it.
just put it right there.
Okay.
Just go ahead and move her. All right. Yeah, there we go.
And last but not least, a fucking hamster veal.
Squeak, squeak.
Ugh.
Well, Talbot, you and Beryl are the only ones that are free right now.
You guys can talk in this one.
Hey, we're doing great. I think we did great.
Hey,
Stop! God, Bousta.
why do you want us to stop?
Yeah,
I thought
why do you
wanted
want
our
us-
combat data?
Yeah, why did you summon all these people if you don't want to do anything about it?
I can't. Let's see if how. If
Bro,
he
you
keeps
brought us
the
here.
cool.
You really wanted this, and then you told us no.
Suck my dick!
Talbot, roll me a percentile. Do you see if it loses its cool for this because out of all the consequences?
40.
Okay, not quite there yet. But you are like you all can hear this, so you can hear this, but this talking is a little hard for you. Yes.
Can I messy step again?
Technically, yes, you can. No, my pillar!
Oh, we did it! We
Sorry.
did it! We
Sorry.
did it.
Bank.
Missy, step yourself in the big one.
As she's like, yes, I finally.
And then put that one over Barrel.
Get nay-nayed.
Bousta starts pressing on this one again. As he sees the distraction happening here, he starts pushing to the left of the cage. Bousta's going to take this opportunity to piss this man's off at every opportunity.
Hey, big guy,
Yes.
how's your day? Are you having a good day?
Keep my cool. Everything's going according to plan. We
Fuck
got
your
this.
plan!
Hey,
Keeping your cool. No, you're not. You just have us in cages.
hey, can you just
I will
remember?
eat your leg!
do it?
He only has one leg, sir, and one's a candy
I
cane.
start pressing the box.
Stop moving my box!
Fuck your box!
I'm just standing here, okay? Like, these guys are wild.
KT, roll me a percentile.
I can roll a percentile. I'll roll some fucking dice. Hell yeah, I'll roll some gosh darn dice.
I dig my hands in.
Hell yeah, and I rolled a fucking 30.
Okay.
Nice.
Loved it. Alright.
If I dig my hands into the ground, can I feel bottom to the box, or is it like feel like it goes?
It just
in?
goes infinitely.
I don't. You feel the bottom of the box.
I want to lift the box.
As in, like,
How do you lift the
So-
box you're
bottom.
inside of?
you actually are on top of the bottom of the box, like that.
Okay.
It's a
Yeah.
legit box.
it went with the ground, so it felt like you were able to just move it. But then when you put your hands on there, you can now feel the the actual bottom.
You know when a wrestler runs the ropes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Like when they like go towards the ropes,
They're like
go
bouncing
to the
back
other
and
ropes.
forth.
I want to do that with the box and just see if I can topple the box.
You know what? For not just having you roll consistently athletics and check, roll me 2% house.
2% house?
Oh, God.
Oh my god.
Please don't F this.
I feel like we're in a Johnny Depp movie.
We are in Fantasy Pirates.
First
of the
one is an
Caribbean.
8.
Okay.
Second one is a 19.
Okay. So you all see Bousta just go, whoa, whoa, whoa. So you're gonna be doing that for a little bit.
Oh yeah. Bousta's having a great time with it too.
So as this is going on, he's just looking at you three. Your information from Talbot comes back to you. You know that. Sorry, I want to make sure I get the name right.
The big name.
Well, I think I have. I just want to make sure I pronounce it correctly.
Booga booga.
Booga booga.
Oregano's.
Bogariganos.
Right.
Barbara
Barbariganos.
Barbara Streisand.
Barbara Streisand.
A Star is Born? That's
there it
crazy.
Stars born. Barbara
You know that the Aerozols?
My life.
Signet used to use those when it first started out. So to let you guys know.
What?
Oh, okay.
Who's Signet?
If you want. And if I want to
Is
lose
that
the page
the-
I'm on.
The Azorius Senate?
Senate, sorry. Just don't lose that.
Wait a
Yeah,
minute.
the Azorius Senate. It's a faction within Ravnica.
The Ravnik infection.
They used that when they first started out to keep their prisoners in check.
Bold of you to think you're going to keep me in check.
That's the information that comes to you with what you were thinking about earlier.
Got you. Am I 60 feet away from one of the pillars?
I do believe so. Currently, you're
Yeah,
the
I
only
think you're
one
like
not.
40.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50 feet.
I would like to attempt to cast a firebolt at it to see if it can receive damage.
Okay. I'll go ahead and roll your attack roll.
Wait. Oh, so 18.
18 does hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Sorry, I broke remote. You moved the box back, so I slept. Like the remote fucking broke.
You literally did it as he turned around, so he didn't see you move it back right into place.
I'll listen to that. It sounds like I hate those guys.
Alright, sorry.
I'm an agent of chaos.
I'm good. I'm good now.
Yeah, I don't feel bad what I'm about to do to you.
Fuck you.
What I'm about to do.
You can't even power word kill me, bitch. Try me.
Alright,
up,
so
Talbot?
you shoot it, and it looks like it just absorbs it. And then,
Luckily, it was only a fire.
so as you shoot it and it absorbs it, it just keeps it right in front of it. For Bousta, as you actually end up just going like, not like breaking through it, but you
Sideways.
end up going. Whoop. You end up in here.
Hey, how's
Lovely
it
meeting
going
you
over
here.
there?
Fantastic. Cool. And I start doing the same thing in the big
Stop,
box.
stop it.
Fuck you.
Donk.
Bro, I'm tripping.
Here's the thing, and I look at the big bitch. You're not going to stop me. And either I'm going to irritate you into the fact that you stop me, or I'm going to keep doing this and something's going to happen.
Roll offenses now.
$76.
Talbot, roll percentile.
35.
So here's the thing. Either you can let me out and we can do this the easy way, or I'm going to keep annoying the fuck out of you and you're just going to keep getting annoyed. And it's going to be the hard way for both of us, and I feel like I know which way you want this to go. as I start slowly walking towards one end.
And they do is like, God damn it, Uncle Bousta, stop it!
Oh, Uncle Bousta. All right, cool. We'll play this game. All right, and I start running towards the one end.
Do you know this game?
For the love of God.
Give me a reason to stop. As I literally am making eye contact with him as I'm running the fucking box back and forth.
Door opens.
Yes.
Fuck you. Alright, fucking go already. Jesus Christ.
I'll play this game back and forth.
Let me find a minute.
I've lived 80 years by this point. I've got fucking at least 80 more to keep playing this game.
Yes. Sorry. You know what? Fuck it. Let's just use one of these ones I have right in front of me.
Want to use my money? It's right under there.
I got you. You see I know you can't see it, Travis, but a woman steps out. God damn it, for the love of God, Dad, shut the fuck up.
Sorry, what?
She removes her thing that you had.
The circlet.
Circlet, and she turns into an elephant.
You have a daughter?
Bro, what the fuck?
I literally just, like, stop. Is it, like, graded like this texture, or is it, like, the full glass box?
Is it an actual Hell in a Cell, or is it a glass box?
That's
like
an
the other one?
Helen. It's a glass. Helen and so glass.
Do the thing, like, where my, like, hands are through the chains.
You have,
when
like,
trying to
shaking the
shake it.
chain.
Like, literally, like...
He puts the circlet on.
No.
No! Act like a fucking adult for once.
How about you act like my daughter and not try and hide yourself?
Well, if you didn't fucking...
Fucking what, huh? Try and be myself or what? Try and be my own man?
You ever look at this guy and say, he fucks?
Uh-huh, sure. When,
No.
now you want to talk and...
What? What's your problem?
You have a daughter?
Let's be a dad for once.
Bro,
Then give me an opportunity to, instead of hiding
You
me
weren't
behind...
ever there!
Bro, you neglected your children?
You act like I had a choice.
You always had a choice.
I never did. For 70 fucking years, I never did.
That's what they always say.
I was always their goddamn slave, and I never had a fucking choice until now.
And due to that, I was born.
I'm gonna light my cigar.
Like, mid like argument with my own daughter. Grab it. Can I just
Yeah, you
just
can
real
have
quick.
some.
Just
Yeah,
quick.
yeah, but you have a lot of explaining to do, bro.
And it's nice to see you again, Talbot.
All right.
Uh,
Can we
pleasure,
drop?
pleasure in a different circumstance.
Can we drop everything here and have an actual conversation, please?
Oh, I don't know. At this rate, we feel that you're going to kill us.
I throw my hammer on the ground.
You have a daughter?
Milady.
If you want to have
That was unexpected.
if you want to have a conversation, you don't need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6.
I'm sorry. Your guys' track record as a group have not been the cleanest. when
You're
it comes
right,
to-
but nobody's tried to have a conversation with us. Everyone that has tried to interact with us has just immediately threatened death. So if you want to have an actual conversation, I'm glad to have an actual conversation. For once, I'm glad to not use violence as the answer. But honestly, when it comes to the track record of what is happening in this world, it seems as violence is the only answer to get through things.
I mean, your line of business, what you did for a living. But to be fair, you did travel with kind of a group of murder hobos.
Hi. I'm from the future.
Yeah, we know. I know, Gangreth. Shut the fuck up.
I ain't killed
I
nobody.
don't even fucking know you. Alright, whatever.
Don't talk to my daughter like that.
Yes. Hi, Uncle KT.
Respectfully.
You shut the fuck up, respectfully.
I'm a good noodle.
No, we love you, KT.
I love key fist bump you. It's just...
Well, fine. If you wanna talk, we'll talk like this. So I'll talk and he can stay in there.
I toss both my shit and my hammer to the ground.
Unfortunately, you're gonna have to still stay in there.
That's fine. I want to show you that I literally just want to have a conversation. Whatever the case may be for that conversation, I want information just as much as it seems that you do.
Okay. At least grant you that. Since we're blood. What do you want to know?
Well, at first I want to know what you want to know. Why you have all of this from what your cronies say, information.
It's no secret, but I am one of the avatars of Cthulhu. Same with the other second one inside the room over there.
Bro, you just couldn't have kept it in your pants.
Shut the fuck up. You're one to talk.
Well, let's say pot calls
And-
the kettle black there over there.
With technology that we did when we destroyed Ravnica, we enslaved its leaders. Since we got this big boy here. And with some blueprints that we found, we were able to make this little place.
Why?
Oh, well, as we were angry.
So you did all this because you were angry?
You couldn't just talk it out?
Angry, revengeful, hateful.
I'm just gonna keep trying to work on this.
Look,
That's
I don't
a lot
know
of-
what you and your
no,
dad have together, but I have clearly no part of it, and I'm just here. Can I just apologize to you and be on my way?
Not you, the younger version of you could.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
an abnormality.
Oh, yeah, this already happened. That's right.
Well, maybe in your timeline.
Yeah. Yo, do you know a guy named Alacaster?
We'll get to that later.
Okay. I just figured I'd ask. I'm just asking everybody. It's nice meeting you.
Yeah,
So you know how this is gonna end. You die or I die.
I'll put my money on her.
And why'd you gotta end like that?
Because I'm an avatar. I can't just let you walk out of here.
I want to reach for the card.
Do you still have that or did I get rid of it?
You have never gotten rid of it. Because every time I try and reach for it, it always goes back into my pocket.
That's correct.
And who says it has to end like that? And I hold both of my robe pockets with my arms and use the trunk to pull out the card. To kind of as I'm up against the chain so nobody else can see it. Enough to where she can see it if it allows me to show her.
It does. And she sees it.
And who says it has to end like that? With a very coy grin on my face.
Because it's exactly what I did to save you.
As the grin immediately drops.
It wasn't my choice. He let you live if I took your place. And I'm only able to speak this freely is because we control this one room. But there are certain things we have to play out in order to keep him happy.
And what happens if we don't?
Me and the other avatar instantly die. And all of our power goes back to him. And he would just select 2 new creatures to become avatars. One was already defeated and he doesn't like that. Second one was just defeated. And then he sent us to Tutolas.
You see just a single tear rolls down Bousta's face. Closes his eyes, and tries to contact Cthulhu.
Alright. Move that and put Barrow in the box.
Barrels in the box.
Alright. Anyone else? Talbot, Gangreth, KT?
I look over at the girl. I'm sorry. Formalities. I never actually caught your name.
Do you want my experiment title or the one he gave me?
Which would you prefer?
Yeah.
I've been going by Z786 for the longest time, or just Z.
I can do that. Z? Alright.
Use your actual name. Yes. As you like, Bousta in the softest tone you've ever heard him.
I don't think they can speak our language for the actual name.
I only know deep speech.
I don't think they know Luxodon.
Could you translate it to common?
Easiest translation, which is BC.
Okay, Z.
As you like, Bousta just sits down and meditates. You just like you physically see like him shaking.
KT's pacing back and forth. He's like rattling his staff along the bottom of the hell in the cell. Of the cell. Just so, why does it have to be this way? I know you've got history with your dad, because that you've made this very obvious. But why does it have to be this way?
It's his rules. Not his, but Cthulhu's.
So why conform to his ways? What does he have against you or has a hold of you? Does the smoke bother you, by the way? I'm sorry, I just lit up.
No, Gangreth. You get used to it after visiting you a couple of times. Like I said, I did it to save him.
I'm sorry. You say that you visited Gangreth a couple of times and you got used to it.
Yeah.
Gangreth, have you met Z before?
I
No,
don't.
You have not.
I don't know. I don't recall. When did you meet me?
Growing up, he would take me over to your place to learn your style of fighting.
My village?
No, you just taught me the way of the sword. He taught me the way of the mace.
I taught you the way of the sword?
Yeah. Ended up becoming a little bit of his rage. I picked up your divine. Well, not your divine, but a divine.
And as I'm trying to meditate to contact Cthulhu, nothing's happening. I literally grab my hammer and start banging it with the fucking ground. Because I can hear this as I'm trying to meditate, and it's not going through, and I am just fucking furious.
I'm glad you got that because I didn't ask you to roll. I'm so glad you got that.
Could you?
Because it's very clear that he is ignoring me right now, and no, you're fine. And Bousta is just furious is all belief, and by this point, I think by turning on the flames of the hammer and smacking to the ground, there's a ring of fire around Bousta right now as he's meditating.
I like it.
To elaborate on me teaching you the way of the sword from my people and my adventures, what can you give me as an information? Like, did I accept this? Did you put this against me? Is this my future?
You volunteered to teach me.
I gotta stop doing drugs. Alright.
Yeah, Talbot?
Am I the only one that thinks that there's something not adding up?
Yeah, my memory's not.
There is, and I'm pretty sure, Talbot, you can get there. Z is saying this. You'll get there eventually. Takes you sometimes to a little slow, but for a smart person, sometimes you're just too smart.
Still nothing?
Your connection to Cthulhu?
Yeah.
Yeah, still nothing.
Told you.
I want to... I have some function I want to pull.
Oh.
I want to try... It is 30 feet in front of me, right in front of my daughter. I want to summon my echo to it, teleport to the spot, and tell her to bring me to Cthulhu.
Okay. So as you try to conjure your echo, the cage prevents you to. And she goes, I know about your echo, Dad. Know that's something you've tried. Also, don't try to misty step out. The cage will just learn and adapt.
Then bring me to him.
I can't.
Why not?
Because he no longer has interest in you.
You're an avatar to
Yes.
him. If he has an interest in you, then he has an interest in me, obviously.
He had interest in you. He no longer does. Because right now he's enjoying this more than anything you can provide to him.
And how about a deal?
What possible deal can you bring to the table? He is feasting on this interaction already.
A life for a life.
That's how we got in this first place.
You hold on for
And
that.
how about we undo it?
And then he would just use you to slaughter millions. And I would be his, prisoner to make sure you obey him. You will fight against your friends. They will either end up killing you or you killing them.
You can use me.
Which will go the same thing. You'll either end up killing them or they will end up killing you.
We'll all die quicker.
This way, you all can finish your mission. And if I die here, I can rest.
Okay, what are the terms and conditions? There has to be
Of
something.
what?
There has to be something about this. Like, can you just tell us, like,
Let me just
what
read
does
the
this
terms
guy
of
want?
service
Is he
right
so
here.
much of a pussy that he doesn't want to come down here and actually face us? He's doing you sending out his daughter to be the lackey of conflict. Come on, my guy.
Look at him.
I am looking at him.
And what do you see?
A great warrior. And maybe he's not the greatest dad in the fucking world, but who the fuck is? We just had to convince people that we're just way terrible about things. What's your game? There's nothing truly to gain from this.
It's not her game.
Well, his game. There's nothing truly to gain from him.
He's gaining everything.
Yeah, what is
right
it? What is he
now.
gaining, huh?
Look at him.
It's the pain that Bousta is feeling. That is what Cthulhu feasts on. And he uses it as entertainment.
Ignore her. Ignore her. She's not real. Ignore her. She's not your real daughter. And if she says it, ignore her. You want true pain? You want to give her the same treatment she's doing it? Give her the cold shoulder. There you go. She may not care, but at the end of the day, you're not feeding to his game.
Booster puts his hands in the cage and starts to try and rip it open.
Okay.
And I'm going to attempt to dispel the arcane, just dispel one of the pillars.
Talbot, make me an intelligence check.
I look over Bear. Bear, I need you to be ready for this.
11.
That's fine. You got hide in a 5. The thought comes into your head on why are you the only one not in a cage? Why are you the only one who hasn't been touched since you gone out here? Usually the casters are always the first one. Everyone else in your party has. What would be the strategic move behind that?
I immediately start to look up towards the ceiling. Just check my surroundings, trying to see why I'm isolated. Because I'm isolated, I'm the only one that really hasn't approached the pillars and have gone away from it.
True, but you are the highest one to likely do anything to the pillars. But yet you have not been touched.
I'm gonna approach the pillars.
Okay.
Oh no! Oh no!
As you approach, Z will say, Talbot, please don't. Just stop halfway.
Why?
Because if you come any closer, he comes out.
Who is he?
Talbot, just please.
Bring him.
Please forward. Once.
Keep coming. I keep going, looking at the pain in Boosta's eyes.
Put his cigar out now.
I continue to go forward, and it's as far as I.
I'll stop you here. So as you do, directly behind you is a cloaked figure.
It's Dooku.
I'm just using Dooku.
Bousta immediately runs towards that part of the fence and tries to topple the entire gate over.
And you will hear in Vedalken. You never did listen to me, did you, Mom?
Thank God I have no children.
Mom? No, wait, no, that's in Vedalken. I can't hear that. Or I can't understand that.
And it will turn around and remove its cloak, and you will see a Vedalken. Whether you turn around or not, that's up to you, but everyone else will see a Vedalken.
I will turn around. When they say Mom.
You will see, remove his cloak, you will see kind of your pattern of clothes, your guild signet, and your wand at his hip. He'll look over. Hey, Uncle Bousta.
I am just pounding against the gate.
Trust me. Thank you. You won't, even in your current strength, Bousta, you won't be able to do much with that. I designed it that way. With the current data I had from Mom back then.
Well then. Let's
You
see what
always
more I can
did.
do.
Tried to do the impossible.
And I'm going to rage.
Yep, there it is.
I am going to fly to the top of the cage and physically try and lift it.
Put more weight on it.
Physically move to the right. Like I'm literally like I will
let you know when to roll. Because it's not going to be like an immediate.
If I move to the right, does the pressure go to the right?
Yeah, it follows your.
Then I'm going to diagonally sprint, like instead of running the ropes side by side, just every single angle.
I like it.
Like to try and put as much pressure on the box as I can.
My man is going ham up there.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, you better not follow me.
Oh, hey, Uncle Kitty.
Uncle?
This is just. Hey, Mom.
Why are you doing this?
It wasn't my choice.
Whose choice was it?
You're not going to like the answer to that.
Tell me.
Yours.
For what purpose?
The fact that I didn't inherit yours and Dad's abilities. You got so angry and mad at me that I didn't get to inherit both. So you became desperate. And you ignored me growing up and just locked yourself in your lab. And with Bousta's help, you experimented on things, and one of the last conclusions was Cthulhu. Which then you experimented me on it, and I ended up being an avatar.
I'm sorry, so let me get this straight. Future them experimented on you because you weren't strong enough and now you've come back to kill us?
Not by choice.
Wait.
He pulled avatars from different locations.
And time.
And this is actually the training room that, ironically, Talbot, Metal, and Bousta created. To gather data and scenarios and everything. This is where you also helped train me.
That's why the cave was saying that you'd already done it, Talbot.
Her
Okay.
best time was 12 minutes.
Well, she beat her best time.
Yeah, oh, congrats. Yeah, there was nothing harmful. The cave was just a harder path to see which one you would take. Would you take the easy road, or do you try to improve yourself in a difficult road?
Alright.
And also, as a mental thing, do you step off the platform, or do you overthink it? each room had a design to kill time or delay time. The room also acts as a battlefield or a prison. And since the longer you take, the more time we have to prepare.
I
Since
see.
we attacked Tolus in the beginning, which you guys weren't there, we had plenty of time to set this up.
I can tell. This is all very elaborate.
Thank you. It was quite easy with her notes.
Compliments to the chef, I guess.
At this point, I'm starting to look around. If I was to create this, how would I disable it? And I start to think in that train of thought.
Love it.
Like, if I created it, I can disable it. So how do I disable it?
Alright. He will look, Bousta, if I let you out, would you just stay still?
No.
I'll chill.
As you like, it's the bloodshot eyes, half rage, half just tears pouring down his face as he is just trying to break out of this fucking thing.
Roll me the percentile. Guys, roleplay so good.
49.
I will let you roll again. One more time. See if you can get what I'm looking for.
46.
At least you were consistent in that race.
Just not enough. It's still, he is not, even though per like the statistical rage, like it should stop, it is still persistent. And like those that are kind of like near the edge of the cage kind of feel like just droplets of water. Maybe it's sweat, maybe it's tears, they don't know. But it's still just literally corner to corner to corner to corner, just like the fucking DVD video logo would just like dip back and forth. You just
those
watch
anime
it,
characters that go really fast.
but it's exactly it's the speed of like the anime, just
exactly.
inside of this.
That's
cage,
what I have in my head.
Just pure, like the cage is probably rattling, but like it's still staying stationary due to who built it. And he's hearing the whole conversation, but he's not letting it affect his actions.
I mean, I can chill out to the side. I'm not really a threat. You know everything, and I was your teacher, so...
No, you were her teacher.
Oh, I was your teacher. May I just kind of step to the side and chill?
Yeah, you can stay in there.
Do you have any, like, more, by any chance? Like, I'm kind of running... This is my last nug.
I was told not to give you any more cigars.
Maybe I should cut back. Well, thanks anyway.
You're welcome.
Alright.
And he will continue.
I look up at Bousta as he's going around above the top of the fucking... Hey, bro, can you at least slow down a bit? Come on now.
Nope.
Conserve your energy.
Do you want a cigar?
Nope.
Okay.
I just kind of sit.
Okay. So, Mom, there is an easy way to end this, but it does involve the death of me and Z.
Tell me, what is it?
Don't. You dare. As Bousta is just furiously trying to break out of this
No
thing.
matter his age, he still was a fascinating subject. But, just simply have to kill me.
No.
Just plunge your wand into my heart. And it will do the rest.
She starts to shake and she starts to tear up. And she looks to everyone in the pooch. She looks to Z, and then she looks back at what she now knows to be her son. Trembling in a very defeated tone, in a very defeated manner. Takes out the wand and just I don't want to kill you.
Yes, but in order to save everything, you need to. And the moment you do, she will attempt to kill them. So be ready. Make sure you're able to take her out.
I give him a hug,
He starts to tear up.
and I put my hands around the back of his head, and I put my forehead against his, and in heavy breaths, just go. Just want you to know, whether or not you would have had my powers or medals, I would have loved you the same. And she plunges the wand into his heart.
All right. We will call it there. Since it is 10:44. As always, I'm your friendly neighborhood Dungeon Master Peter. We'll pick up next Tuesday. Actually, no, we need to resolve this because Dom won't be here next Tuesday. Unless you guys would like to skip the next Tuesday so Dom can be here.
I vote for. No, go ahead.
Unless you... I mean, it is 10:45. If you guys want to continue and resolve this, we can. But if you need to leave, I understand.
I'm good either way, so if you want to resolve this tonight, or if you two want to resolve this tonight, we can. If not, we can save it for the week after.
I'll resolve this tonight.
Let's do it.
Okay. So you will stab or you plunge your wand into your son's heart. He will look at you and smile. It's like, so this is what a hug from you feels like. Nice. And then he will just explode with arcane energy back, disabling the pillars and everything, and releasing you guys from this. She will end up raging, waiting for her dad to...
It is a immediate beeline.
That's right. What's your AC?
22.
Natural 20. Are you critable?
No.
So you're not critable? Okay. Oh, yeah, you have the armor, don't you?
Yep.
Alright. So as you come to her, she pulls out her warhammer.
Mm-hmm.
And then... Yeah, warhammer's D10, right?
It's a D8.
D8?
It's a D10 with two hands, but it's a D8 with one
definitely
hand.
feels
it'll
like
be
it should be a
two-handed.
D10.
Two-handed?
Yeah, D10 is two-handed with no shield, but D8 with one-handed with a shield.
So 20 damage.
Is it magical?
9 of it is lightning damage.
Okay.
The rest is because of the weapon and her strengths.
9 damage, and then it's 11 damage then with just bludgeoning and strength?
Yeah.
Okay.
And actually just winds up and cracks you, and as a rage, she just...
As I'm like flying towards her, she just fucking full on like baseball swings, like snaps my like head to the side as like I stop mid-flight.
All of these will go away. The only thing left here is her. He's gone. And we'll just to make it a little bit neater. After she hits you, she'll move to the center. I'll clean this up later. And yeah, they're not there, so don't worry about them.
Yeah.
All right.
And we'll go in initiative order, and she'll become P1.
Okay.
Barrel will look. What do we do?
Arrow, be ready.
focus healing, or are we killing her?
Bousta just grabs her, lifts her up into the air, and just
flies away.
Don't skip me yet.
Okay. Oh, it's still for Beryl.
Yeah, it's still Beryl. She was asking just.
Does she have Revivify prepared? Because I can't access her character sheet. Here's the DM mode.
Let me see if I can log into it.
Because I can't as another player, but I think you can as the DM.
Yeah, I can log into it since we're using my phone. That's fine. Shit. Can I see my phone really quick?
You're at like 20%. Just a heads up.
That's fine. We're gonna just end the video really quick.
Oh. There it goes.
Oh
no!
oh.
Okay, there we go.
There we go.
Next loading. Oh, okay. Go ahead and just like full screen. This is Barrow. Revivify would be what?
Third level spell.
Which one?
Third level.
Third level. She does.
Okay. I over the eye ring, not out loud. I ask her. Over the eye ring, specifically just to Beryl. I ask her to prepare Revivify.
Okay, so she will then skip her turn. P1 will go for your attacks. So attacks on you. This will be a 31.
Hits.
Second attack. 15.
Does not hit.
All right. We're gonna. Yep, we'll keep it with a 2. Is a D10. That would be 8 electric and 12 with a bludgeoning damage. And she looked like whatever conscience, train of thought, or whatever she was, just seems to be gone. And all you see is a symbol of Cthulhu on her forehead. And everything just... Still in that base form, she has yet to revert to her elephant form, Laxodon form. It is your turn. She will just keep with it. She will just stay with her few attacks.
I grab her and lift her up into the
That
air.
will be a grapple check.
Yeah.
So that will be a...
Opposed athletics.
Yeah.
Sorry. You're fine.
I got a 19.
23.
All right, you win.
I lift her to the air. Start throwing dice around, apparently.
Get nene.
Start lifting her up into the air, hugging her tight, and just whisper in her ear, "I'm sorry," and just squeeze tight enough to just snap her back.
Shit.
Strength check for that.
30.
30.
30, 19 plus 11.
Oh shit. Fuck. They don't prepare you for this in Dungeons and Dragons school. It's time back. Let's see. I guess I'll do an opposed strength just to see what happens. All right. Oh god, it's so difficult to think. You will start to squeeze tight, and you can hear things popping and breaking.
Yeah.
But she's still firm, looking at you, and firm like, "Well, this is how you play." I'll just start headbutting.
Bonk, bonk, bonk.
And you hear her yell, "Kill me, why don't you? It's the only one way this is gonna end, pretty boy. You wanted my attention? Well, here I am. Ooh, your daughter's body seems quite nice. You miss me that much?" Sugar.
Crack my neck. Eyes closed. Right hand grabs towards the forehead of where the sigil is. My left hand grabs behind her skull and just go to snap her neck. Just to end it quick.
Strength. Okay. She will be able to just resist that. But you can action surge if you want and do it again.
Yeah, I want to end it as quick as possible. I don't want to like bludgeon her to death. I want to just literally just end it quick.
Go for it again.
21.
Now, the action surge that you do two things? Like
Action surge gives me another action.
Right.
So if you are counting these as attack actions, I get 2 attacks per.
Alright, she was able to match you, so do it again.
23.
And then percentile it for me. Unfortunately, I rolled a 2. Alright, so as you get a full rage, the rage hasn't stopped since you were in the cage.
Yeah.
And so you physically are dramatically beyond your point.
Yeah.
And with all the arcane power and rage, you can just mix into this one snap. You end up snapping her neck completely around.
I immediately rush the body on down in front of Beryl.
And as you rush the body down, you can see that the power of the Cthulhu and whatnot just dissipates. Her neck does come down. Like auto reverts back to its original state, and she just looks at you and smiles, and then poofs into a ring. And then Talbot will see that there was actually a small ring where your son used to be. It will have your symbol on it, and your Talbot will have your symbol on it.
Wait, you and Talbot or me and Metal?
Oh, let's say it's a mix between you and Metal symbol.
Okay.
I don't even make eye contact with anybody. As the body fades and turns into the ring.
You did see her smile, though.
I look towards Beryl, who knows she can't do anything about it.
She was ready to do it too.
Exactly.
She was
exactly. Like she had the spell prepared, and I had the body ready, and I just there is that moment where my daughter looks at me and smiles, and the body fades into the ring, and there's just that understanding between Beryl and I that there's nothing that can be done. I slowly put the ring on my wedding finger, so my left ring finger, and just start walking away. Don't even make eye contact with anybody, and I just start walking away.
We'll say that you start walking in here.
Yeah.
Because that's where they came from.
Yeah.
So Bousta will just put on a ring and start to walk in here.
And I go to pick up my son's ring. And I put it on my finger.
Okay. Talbot does the same thing.
I'll follow.
KT quietly follows behind.
Everyone will follow.
Yeah.
Very somber.
You will see 2 family portraits, one of Bousta and his family, and one of of Talbot and her family.
Who's the mother in the photo?
The face is actually blanked out. But it is in your Loxodon's forms. And then Kate, it would be obviously you, Metal, and...
I pop the portrait out of the frame and roll it up and put it in my bag.
You pop the portrait out? At least the picture, roll it up, put it in your bag, Talbot?
Yeah.
Okay. As you guys do that, where there's a chair in here. I don't know if you can see that, but it just kind of turns into a portal. I can see the portal really quick. Yeah, thank you. A portal. In this room, there is some food. There's a place to make food. There's a cage here, some ale and chairs, and a nice little fire pit. Oh, fire log thing. It's nice and warm. There was. It seems like could be monitors, but they kind of just power off, and you can just get the feeling that everything is just powering down and closing shop.
Excuse me. In the moment of silence, I walk up to the fire pit and I sit in front of it. I sit cross-legged, put my hands down at my sides, and I just start reciting a quiet mantra to help the souls of these two kids pass on peacefully.
Okay. Does anyone else join in or just watch?
I'll join
In like the mantra and
Is there mugs around for the ale?
There's.
I pour a mug of ale and then locks it on whatever like their speech would be of like pouring one out for the homie kind of thing, like basically like let the soul pass on away and may we meet again on the other side, like whatever like the locks it on heritage of that type of like phrasing would be. I pour it into the fire and just throw the mug into it after and go sit in the chair that's in the far right corner, and I just look just very somberly at the ring. I'm not making eye contact with anybody. I'm just head in my hands, just shook.
All right. So as you do that, Talbot, do you stay next to, or do you kind of like move off to the side?
So, for clarification, Talbot took off the portrait.
Yeah.
Doesn't immediately put it in the bag. She just stares at the portrait, stares at her son. And then gently rolls it up. And then just drops to her knees and just cradles the poster.
Okay. As you guys are doing the hymns and whatnot, the fire actually shows younger versions of your children playing and laughing together as though it's telling a story of their childhood growing up. At least happy moments that they had together. And it'll have a little like musical background to it with you guys doing your hymns and whatnot.
KT pipes up. My master once told me that he believed in reincarnation. He believed when one died, their spirit returned to the ether to be reborn anew. And when he left, that was the one thing that brought me comfort, was knowing that at one point we would meet again. Even if it's not in this life. And I know that's not much, but I hope you can find comfort in that as well.
Talbot kind of nods in acknowledgement of the words. Let's just go. Please. I don't want to be here anymore.
You guys all exit.
Yeah.
I look up for once ever since what happened. I look directly at Talbot and go, we're going to kill him. Because after we do, we're going to make sure none of this shit ever happens again. I nod, look back at the ring, and walk through the portal.
Okay. Everyone will walk through the portal, and you'll end up exactly at the way you went in. And then we'll pick up next week. As always, I'm your friendly neighborhood, Dungeon Master Peter. Take care. Amazing roleplay by both Dom and Travis. Please take a like. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And we'll see you next week, guys.
Like.